Alright, all my subscribers and fans of my channel, B. Richter's Movie Corner is back. Yeah, yesterday you enjoyed 3 parts of my updated DVD horror collection. Um, and last night I did get over 100 subscribers on my channel. As last time I looked, it was 103 subscribers. So I appreciate each and every one of you that have subscribed to my channel and has given a like or a comment or anything. I really do appreciate it. I didn't think I would get this much. I stopped in May of 2015, and then I decided to go back into it April of this year. So April of this year up to this point, I've gained like 40 some subscribers, which I'm really excited and happy. But enough about that. I just wanted to come on here and do a couple movie reviews. But first, a lot of people who have been going a little this Crystal Clear Pepsi crazy that came out like 22 years ago. So yeah, I went and got the Crystal Pepsi. I haven't tried it since the last time they had it back in the 90s. So let's see if it still tastes the same to me. It's not bad. I mean, being something you haven't tried in some 20 odd years, the taste might have changed in your since you're older now, but it ain't that bad. I got 2 of them, so in case I enjoy it later. But all right, enough for all that. So now let's get into some stuff before I get into the movie review. I do have some news coming up on September 4th. I've got a guest who happens to be a friend on Facebook. His name is Mickey Jupiter, and he will be bringing some cosplayer and some people local in my area, which is the Dayton, Kentucky, Cincinnati, Ohio, like area. So yeah, that's going to happen on September 4th. That's pretty much the only news I have at this point, but I will be changing my name of this channel probably beginning of September. I haven't really decided on what it's going to be called yet, but you will know when you see it. So the movie review for today is, I got this from Amazon, and the company who released it is no longer selling DVDs, I guess because they were doing it with DVD-Rs. I know they have several like movies that had not been released to DVD that they had on there. So, but anyway, I got it for 1947, I think it was, and it is Up All Night Films presents Psycho Cop. Now, the one thing I really like the cover of this, even though it's made up, it says "Please rewind tape." I don't know if you can read that on there. And on the back, it's just like little photos of the movies and that. Yeah. So, but yeah, this is the inside of it. So, and I've seen at conventions before they actually have a different cover, but have selling DVD-R. Okay, anyway, a Psycho Cop was made in 1988, and didn't get released until '89. It's about and the cover here says he's the last cop you'll ever meet. So the Psycho Cop is played by Bobby Ray Schaefer, who you may remember who played in Monster Man, which came out about 13 years ago. And he goes on to play in Psycho Cop 2 or Psycho Cop Returns, however you see it, or however it's released where you're living or country you're in. This also stars, let's see, it's hard to read this. Palmer Lee Todd, Cynthia Geyer. Now, Cynthia Geyer is an actress slash model that happened to date the late Corey Haim back in the mid '90s. Okay, basically in the beginning of the movie, you have this girl and this guy who are driving around, and they hear on the radio that there's a psycho like cop that didn't come to work today, and he's gone insane. And the one actress the actress that plays in this little part, she's not credited in the credits, but she looks very familiar. And if you watch the movie, if you have seen this movie, you may have recognized her in her other movie called Twisted Nightmare, which was like a Friday the 13th kind of like homage to Friday the 13th and that classic thing that came out in '82, released in '87. Her name was Rhonda Gray, Gray, but she also played in the 1984 Kevin Costner small part. He was in that. It was called Shadows Run Black. Yeah, she was in that as well. But in the beginning, they're driving down the road and they stop to get help or stop to get the phone call, and then the guy runs out and he gets killed. The girl runs out and sees the dead body, sees her boyfriend killed, and the psycho cop has killed a guy, a girl, her boyfriend, and then he ends up killing her. So then it leads up into the beginning when you have six friends, who go to this cabin that is being renovated and being rented out so people can go in there and see it to stay for the weekend or whatever. And things start to happen because as they're going there, the cop starts following them, and they're like, well, what's this guy's problem? We're not doing anything wrong. But yet they were drinking beer in the car before the guy come sawing them. But yeah, so anyway, they go to the house, and then the caretaker comes in there, which he's another actor that's not credited in the whole film. Even look at the end credits, he's still not credited. But he tells them that he'd be in the woods hacking up some trees, and then later on you find out that the psycho cop killed him, and he slowly, progressively kills each and every character in the film until their last remaining girl is alive with her boyfriend, but he gets hurt. Some funny mentions in this movie, some of the stuff, the dialogue that they say. The one girl, Cynthia Geyer, she says, "Where's my brush? I need my brush." I mean, come on now. There's a little bit more stuff to life than having a brush. I mean, this is a horror movie, but yeah, I know this. They're playing in a horror movie, but you know, there's deaths going around, and she's worried about a stupid brush. And then the one part when the boyfriend who survives, he gets hurt. Oh my leg! Oh my leg! It's just the way that he said it was hilarious. Yeah, that's Psycho Cop. Now, I don't know how many people out there has actually seen this movie. I mean, I own this on VHS, and now I own this on DVD. Yeah, so I mean, they need to get a legitimate release of this, but this is a public domain movie, so you know, you got to take what you got to get, you know. But anyway, my rating for this, I would probably give this. I'd probably give this about a 3.5 out of 5 stars, and as far as IMDb rating, I would give this about a 6 out of 10. So yeah, I mean, I recommend it. I mean, it's got some funny dialogue in it. It's got some great kills in it. The acting is subpar. One other small little note: the director, Wallace Potts, I believe his name is. Yeah, Wallace Potts. He ended up passing away, so he's no longer with us. But he didn't do too many other movies prior to this or after this. But yeah, the Psycho Cop, the last cop you'll ever meet. Now they went on and do a sequel in 1992, and didn't fare as well as this one. But that happened to be directed by a cult director. I think his name was Adam Rifkin. Yeah, Adam Rifkin directed that. Anyway, so basically, special effects are okay, and the direction was subpar, just like the acting. On the final note of Psycho Cop, classic 80s, late 80s, early 90s horror film, because you got this the kind of acting and the kind of subpar dialogue and stuff like that ran throughout the 80s. But yeah, that's Psycho Cop. So that's review number 1. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will catch you on the next review. And thanks again for each and every one of you subscribing to my channel.